What's up, guys? Welcome to a new trade recap. Today was a trade recap of it was Wednesday. Trade recap of Wednesday. We're on a Thursday right now, so that trade I took yesterday. I took this one off for now, and we'll get back right into it after. So let's see that. How was it? What was the trade of the day? Um, I'm going to 5 minutes first. I wanted to be bearish, because of the fact that NQ, I don't know if it will, yeah, okay, slow as fuck. I don't know. Okay, this purple box is a 1 hour for value gap. I really like the reaction that NQ had on this 5 minute for value gap. Really clean rejection. I really like alpha value. Like 1 hour for value gap is a great draw liquidity when you where you want to take your trade off. So we had this on NQ. ES was more bullish and did not fill this for value gap. But because NQ filled it, broke structure to the upside, I really wanted the lower, in the more bearish index to break structure and to confirm that we were willing to go higher um, on these on the more bearish index to then go higher on the more bullish index. As I said, I'll already explain that in another trade recap. So right after what we get on ES, still manipulate is a little low. Leave this one intact. I mean, because we broke structure to the 5 minute after, I think that those lows were pretty much secure. Not really willing to pick them. So yeah, first broke structure to the upside on ES. As I said, I was looking for longs. Then what happens? We created this gap, and that's where I kind of messed up. So I wanted a fill of this 5 minute gap marked out on blue square or blue rectangle. And then I wanted a 1 minute confluence to the upside to confirm that this gap had been filled and we were willing to go higher again. What the fuck? Where am I so far? Okay, cool. So that's where I got fucked up because the retracement was not really far, but because we were moving pretty quickly to the outside, I thought that that was enough, and that could have been a only a rejection. I don't even call no remember how you call those a breakaway gap. Yeah, breakaway gap. So on this break, I entered long, targeting this 15 minute. This is the beginning of 15 minute for value gap that was right there. So that was pretty much the idea of this trade. Got stopped out pretty quickly, like low key a top tick short. So when price stopped me out, it really like filled the gap properly. Went all the way down to equilibrium, which is great, and swept those little lows. So, and my stopped out in the same way. So after this trade, I took another trade right there on this inversion. That was even cleaner. So my target was this 15 minute gap again. This time I decided because I had a better feel, this was pretty close to those highs that are relatively equal. They're not equal, but you know, we're going to say that they're not equal. They're not equal, but those highs were tempting. I told myself because we're higher, it's I could take a maybe a partial. I already took a loss today. I don't mind taking a loss. I want to go. I want to go more safer on this second trade, and I'll put break even on those highs, and we'll take a partial. So that's what I did. When the price hit those highs, I took a partial. I put my stop at break even. Barely, almost got stopped out on this wick at break even. got safe, went up. I thought that this 15-minute gap was easy. Went down again, took me out, break even, and then went up again. Feel this, I mean, not even feel, just totally disrespect, disrespected this 15-minute gap and went up right after. So, that's really an important day because, let's take that out. It shows that you can't revenge trade. Even though I was right the whole day, my thought was right the whole day. I ended up losing because my loss was bigger than this little partial. I ended up losing on the day, but did that make me take any FOMO trade of, oh, I got stopped out here on break even, I'll take it again because I know I'm right? No, this is part of trading. You gotta let go the fact that you are right because you were wrong. In that case, even though my thought of going higher were right, I end up losing. That means I was wrong. You should not just full port your bias, your daily bias. Right? So yeah, that's really important. And um yeah, that's pretty much it. The day you really concentrate into taking the good trade and not listening only to the I'm right and getting pissed off of that and get this emotion right. Of course, I'm a little bit pissed of losing on that day. I would have loved to like don't take the first trade and just wait for the second one and let it run. Of course, I was right on this. My thought process was right. Of course, that pissed me off a little bit at the beginning, but you shouldn't let your emotions totally dictate and then go crazy and just, oh, I'm gonna full board this because I know I'm right. No, this is not the thing to do. So it's pretty much wrapped out the video. Quick one there. The setup was really clean, but yeah, not the best day. Unfortunately, that's taught a lesson for me as you. And thanks for watching. Don't hesitate and forget to subscribe, like, always motivate me to do even more videos like that. And I'll see you guys in another trade recap. Ciao.